Yo guys, Spiderbot here. Got some COD 4 gameplay from you. I actually didn't mean to run the M16. I was a bit surprised when it came up. I selected the wrong class. I'd set up a class with an AK-47, but I still do all right. I still do not too bad. And it's surprising. I actually got into a COD 4 game that wasn't hacked. A lot of them are hacked. I think World at War is probably hacked more than COD 4. But got some good games in on both COD 4 and World at War the last few days. Anyways, wanted to talk a little bit about Activision. Rumored that there's a possibility it's going to be put up for sale. Yes, it is a public company, but Vivendi owns a majority 61% share in the public company that is Activision. And Vivendi, they hold a bunch of other companies. Some of them are telecom, and other media companies, but their stock price is at a 9-year low, so they've been hit pretty hard. And I mean, Activision has been stagnant, to be honest. I mean, you look at the stock price, and they talk about. I'll link you to the article where they're talking about the sale and whatever, and they said, you know, Activision has been one of their better performing units at like 4% year over year. Well, that's not saying much, man. And they were down. Activision was actually down almost like 2.5% yesterday alone. So, you know, now we're down to 1.5%. A 1.5% gain on a something that you're holding, a stock property that you're holding, is not a whole lot in a year. So, so it may be they may be putting it up for sale. They're actually going to have a executive meeting. Vivendi is going to have an executive meeting in June, towards the end of June, possibly. I can't remember the exact time frame, but they're going to discuss the possible sale of Activision, and that's 61% that they're holding, which may actually drive down. Maybe that was the reason why the stock price was driven down, because I mean, you flood the market with that much, and they don't just do those things. They don't just put 61% on sale in the stock market at one time. They do it over a period of time, but still, that's a huge amount of stock that's going to be sold. Therefore, you know, people are probably selling off, thinking, well, the price is going to go down. And it's a way to a way for Vivendi, to actually generate. I still have this cough from my cold from weeks ago. To generate money. But is this a sign? Is this an omen for Activision? I mean, Activision, again, with all the successes they've had. I mean, looking at the five-year chart is still pretty flat. I mean, it has its peaks and valleys, but a 5-year chart on Activision doesn't look that great. I mean, 10 years, sure. I mean, you go back 10 years, and when Activision was down, you know, down for a couple bucks, and now they're at 11. Okay, but over the past few years, it has not been a stock that you really wanted to hold on to. You know, I really think, and this is my opinion, that Activision is sort of peaking even. I don't foresee Call of Duty just having that upward trend here and into the future. I mean, we talk about pre-sales on Black Ops 2, and I know there's all this buzz. Oh, Black Ops 2 is... and these analysts and these reporters, they try to use the biggest numbers possible. So, I mean, some of these guys did compare it to the pre-sales of Modern Warfare 3, which it is slightly above. It is only slightly above. Pre-orders for Black Ops 2 are only very slightly above pre-orders for Modern Warfare 3. But all these guys, all these analysts use comparisons to the original Black Ops. Oh, yeah, the pre-orders are 3 times that of Black Ops, the original Black Ops. Well, okay, great, but, I mean, we're trying to do this year-over-year thing and see, okay, are we still on this upward trend for pre-orders of Black Ops 2 versus Modern Warfare 3? And it is slightly upward, like I said, and I'm going to link you to another article from VG Charts, which actually charts the pre-order progress of like, the top 20 games, and they do show some graphs on Black Ops 2 versus Modern Warfare 3. So we have 2 graphs for Black Ops 2 versus Modern Warfare 3, the one being on Xbox 360. I'm going to talk about the other being on PS3. Again, link to the articles in the description. So the number of pre-orders of Black Ops 2 is, like, for all time up to this week, or this past week, are only 2,000 ahead of what they were for Modern Warfare 3. So with all this hype and, oh yeah, we're really outpacing the sale of Modern Warfare 3, well, okay, you are by 2,000 units for a total of 109,425 pre-orders on Xbox 360, which actually doesn't seem like a lot. I thought there would be more. But the curious thing here is that on PS3, obviously we're still... it's going to be a percentage of pre-orders. I mean, not as many people buy it and play it on PS3. And they have a total number of pre-orders of 61,000. But the interesting thing is here is that the PS3 pre-orders are 40,000 pre-orders ahead of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which is kind of interesting. So there's more of an appetite this year on PS3 for the Call of Duty title Black Ops 2 than there was for Modern Warfare 3 last year. But still, if we look at the combined total pre-orders for Black Ops 2, you're talking 170,000. We're at 170,000. In contrast, Halo 4, holy crap, Halo 4 has 291,000 total pre-orders, and that's it's a single platform. It's one platform, Xbox, 291,000 pre-orders. Assassin's Creed 3 is 212,000. So both those games on a single platform are out pre-ordering Call of Duty Black Ops 2 across Xbox and PS3. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Halo 4, the pre-orders are... well, how can that be? Yeah, the pre-orders for Halo 4, and maybe they started pre-ordering it a bit earlier, but they're 217,000 ahead of Halo Reach. So Halo 4 is kicking some serious ass. But this is really a discussion about Activision and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Oh my god, how did I get that double while I was beat red? That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably a good time to sell, even though Activision's stock price has been flat the past few years. And we're at, I mean, if I look at the stock price now, I mean, like I said yesterday, it was down like 2.5% or more than 2.5%. And if I look at it now, I mean, it's pretty flat in the day today. So, but we're sitting at $11.78. 52-week high on Activision was $14.40, and 52-week low was $10.40. So it's just slightly under the middle of that range over the past year. So it's really gone nowhere. It's gone nowhere. And I don't expect it to go anywhere. I mean, you know, you have Blizzard, the Blizzard impact on it with Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft. You also have the Call of Duty franchise, which again I think is just flat. Is going to be flatlining. Yeah, they can claim all they want with Call of Duty Elite and how much money they're making off of that. And yeah, they're going to make money, but it's flatlining. It's flatlining. You can only increase your sales on these games so much, and we're seeing it. Yeah, you're going to have a slight increase over Modern Warfare 3, but I fully expect that to drop off. I fully expect that to drop off and tail off, and I don't know. I think they may still outsell Modern Warfare 3, but then they're not by much. Not by much. I don't think they're going to outsell by much, and I think they're going to decline from there, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So, anyways, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see if Vivendi actually ends up selling Activision, and if that maybe that'll change where Activision goes. I have no idea, and I don't know why I put that airstrike down there. I mean, that's where all the red blips are. They're all inside the building. So I don't think I actually get any kills with that airstrike. And I actually, ooh, damn, nice C4 kill he got on me. Was that Axel playing there? I don't know. Or Courtroom, or Hyper. They love playing with the C4. So, anyways, some COD 4 gameplay. Thought that would be a bit of a different thing for you guys, since we're talking specifically, well, really just about Activision, not specifically about Black Ops 2. And I mean, we lost, but I still, you know, I had 24 kills. That was like my first game in on COD 4 with an M16, which I never use. That's it. Activision up for sale? Maybe. I'm Spider and I'm out.